Hi, this is Kevin. Welcome to part 4 of the tutorial for chapter 5 of the third edition Zelle Python book. And in part 4, we're going to take our code from part 3 and we're going to make it a little fancier. In part 3, we did the 2/3 batch accumulator, and we picked the file by typing in the file name, if I remember right. Did we do that? Yeah, we did. Okay, and so what we're going to do is that we're going to take that code and we're going to use the graphical file picker that was demonstrated in the end of chapter 5, the one that uses some of the methods from tkinter. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take the 2/3 batch accumulator that I already have. Okay, and I'm going to take that and copy it. And I've called this graphical picker 2/3 batch accumulator. Okay, so you can imagine how I came up with that name, right? And this is pretty much everything here. So what do I have to do in order to change this so that it uses the ask open file name function from tkinter? Well, it's pretty easy to use these the code from these Python modules. First, you have to import it. Okay, so the function that we want to use is called ask open file name. Okay, and we're going to want to import it from a package called tkinter.fieldDialog, and we want to import ask open file name. Alright. Alrighty. And so where do we want to do that? Well, right here. So instead of it doing this input thing, we are going to just ask open file name. That's it. It's that easy. Pretty cool. Okay, let's give it some testing. All right. So the file that we want to go find is in the same directory as our code. Okay, we've had it there from to make it easy to point to before. Because when you put the data files in the same directory as your Python files, then you only have to put in the file name and extension. You don't have to put in some kind of a path expression to show it what directory to look in. But here, we're going to be able to look in any directory at all and point to any file. So we're going to have to find the directory that our project's in. Okay, let's stop talking about it and actually do it. So I'm going to run it. And here it comes. It has popped up here. And it is a pretty respectable file picker. Okay, and the first time I ran a test of this, I was not here. So let me go, let me pick my whole hard drive. It doesn't want to do that. Oh, maybe it will. Yes, there's Kevin's MacBook Pro. That's really up there. So where do I want to go? Well, I know that my my directory for my projects for this course is in Documents. So I double-clicked that. And it's in my Python course projects. I double-click that. And let me get our last recording off of the screen for us here. I'm glad to see that it's already on YouTube, but, well, it's about to go up to YouTube. But of course, I don't want it to distract us. And what was this called? Well, it's called Actual Tutorial Zelle 05. And I open up that. And it didn't really listen to that very well. So I got on the folder and I double click that. And there it is, accumulator data.txt. So I highlight it and I click open. And whoosh, it ran. And does it look like it did the last time? Yes, it does. And so I'm done. Pretty neat stuff, huh? So what I really like is that this, let me close this. This really didn't take much at all. And I really liked it. So what are you going to be doing? Well, you didn't do a 2/3 batch accumulator. You did a different fraction, and you didn't format your answers to show 2 decimal places. You did another amount of decimal places. So you're going to take that program and you're going to change it to use this tkinter dot field dialog ask open file name. Okay, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. So have fun with it. That's it for this chapter. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.